whatever that comes on board or something, or the FCT minister ensuring that the FCT
judges
are well taken care of. You take that oath and you can give practicing that law from that hotel. And then my office 3 days ago in Lagos.
But I'm sorry, times I'm at the court presentations are doing this. How?
No, the system read through all the files of 5. And then number 2, the fact that is he entitled to those things or not? It's a matter of entitlement. Is he entitled to be taken care of?
Your friend at a newspaper stand would be, politicians would give you carrots, and then when they need the carrots back, they'll come with a stick. That's the argument that everybody is saying, that if the FCT minister, for instance, gives you this, when it was the governor in Rivers State has the biggest law school in Nigeria. The facilities were crazy. All of the judges and the justices in Rivers State got cars, almost changed every 2 years. They were living large, and people kept saying, this governor is paying too much attention to the judges. I think nobody's denying that the judges deserve. I mean, you have to sacrifice everything, your social life. If you see a judge at a social function, everybody's watching that. Okay, this is APC's wedding. We've seen this chief justice there. Look at the former Justice Ariwola. He's praying at the Central Mosque in Abuja, and the president-elect, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is beside him. You've sacrificed everything you have for public scrutiny. So we're not saying they don't deserve that luxury, but the concerns of everybody, Barrister Adams, is that does that not breed some form of compromise? If I give you money, I give you good from you, would you say no to me, Barrister Adams?
So it's not left for the person to make his stand. It's not left for the judiciary to say that, we should look at it from all those judges, are they entitled to be taken care of or not?
Yeah.
So there's no amount of anything that you can do on earth. There is nothing on earth. Nothing building for them cannot equate what they are missing. You know what it takes for your lifestyle, your social lifestyle to be curtailed. You know what it takes to handle almost about 50 to 30 case file in a day. So you know what it takes is a very
Barrister Adams. That means the soldiers that are keeping us safe in the cold, the most bizarre and the most dangerous places in this country should be treated like eggs, because those ones put their life on the line at the front of it. Guns, attacks, bandits, militants, terrorists, armed robbers, the bad boys, left, right, and center. I understand where you're coming from, but we're due for our first break by 5 o'clock. We need to quickly get to the market and pay some bills. When we come back, we'll open the. By the time we're back here tomorrow by 4 o'clock, it's going to be Happy New Year. Take a quick break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. The sound of Lagos. Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don't come again oh. This one with your body hot so, you don't do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people. Na malaria, you need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am, take am. Thank you Oga Luta. I don dey kampe.
Luta, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
Hey
there! Yes, you! You just won 5,000 naira cash! And you, sitting by the side, there's 1 month Showmax subscription to watch the Premier League waiting for you! You behind! Of course! You're not left out! How does 1,000 naira airtime and 2,000 naira Uber discount sound? All this could come true when you buy the Knorr Unwrap and Win pack. Open it, look for a cube with a 6-digit code on its wrapper, text the code to 8011 and follow the prompts to stand a chance to win any of these instant prizes. Promo valid from July till December. Terms and conditions apply. Get extra value on the Knorr Unwrap and Win pack. Knorr, eat for good.
As the years they go, we dey work for dough. Some days it's fast, some days it's slow. Many highs and lows, but we can't sit and come over. Blow the trumpet,
hello, I go. Everywhere you go. Everybody go lo. We go enjoy.
So make us celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. When you hear the bell, do everybody celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. We do it anyway, any place.
Disconnect from distractions. Go make a difference this season. Merry Christmas from MTN.
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don't come again oh. This one with your body hot so, you don't do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people oh. Na malaria, you need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am, take am. Thank you Oga Luta. I don't dey kampe.
Luta, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine.
Say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
As the years they go, we dey work for dough. Some days it's fast, some days it's slow. Many highs and lows, but we carry go. Nothing go stop our doing so. Now the night just spirit, yes we move. With family, there's love at home. We know say Christmas, it don't come over. Blow the trumpet,
hello, I go. Everywhere you go. Everybody go lo. We go enjoy.
so make us celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. When you hear the bell, do everybody celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. We do it anyway, any place.
Disconnect from distractions. Go make a difference this season. Merry Christmas from MTN.
There. Yes, you just won 5,000 naira cash. And you, sitting by the side, there's 1 month Showmax subscription to watch the Premier League waiting for you. You behind. Of course, you're not left out. How does 1,000 naira airtime and 2,000 naira Uber discount sound? All this could come true when you buy the Knorr Unwrap and Win pack. Open it, look for a cube with a 6-digit code on its wrapper, text the code to 8011 and follow the prompts to stand a chance to win any of these instant prizes. Promo valid from July till December. Terms and conditions apply. Get extra value on the Knorr Unwrap and Win pack. Knorr, eat for good.
As the years they go, we dey work for dough. Some days it's fast, some days it's slow. Many highs and lows, but we carry go. Nothing go stop our doing so. Now the night just spirit, yes we move. With family, there's love at home. We know say Christmas, it don't come over. Blow the trumpet,
hello, I go. Everywhere you go. Everybody go lo. We go enjoy.
so make us celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. When you hear the bell, do everybody celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. We do it anyway, any place.
Disconnect from distractions. Go make a difference this season. Merry Christmas from MTN.
There. there? Yes, you! You just won 5,000 naira cash! And you, sitting by the side, there's 1 month Showmax subscription to watch the Premier League waiting for you! You behind! Of course! You're not left out! How does 1,000 naira airtime and 2,000 naira Uber discount sound? All this could come true when you buy the No Unwrap and Win pack. Open it, look for a cube with a 6-digit code on its wrapper, text the code to 8011 and follow the prompts to stand a chance to win any of these instant prizes. Promo valid from July till December. Terms and conditions apply. Get extra value on the No Unwrap and Win pack. No, eat for good.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. The sound of Lagos.
Things seem anxious and uncertain. I understand the hardship you face. I wish there were other ways, but there is not. If there were,
In our quest to bring to the table issue-based conversation around nationhood and development, we have made 4 to 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday the perfect time to welcome you into the Situation Room as we continue to build the narrative about public service and accountability.
Mr. President, this Senate needs to know. Mr. President, this Senate needs to lend its voice to the plight of these people. Mr. President, there is nowhere I can say it except here. This is why I'm elected. If I cannot say these things on this floor, sir, I better resign and leave.
As elections give the citizens the chance to make their political decisions, constant demand for quality leadership from those they voted into office.
Look at us now, there is nothing, we are starving. Tinubu should please do something.
It's also important to having a Nigeria of everyone's dream. Join 괏ᴜᴜ Akínyòdé as it takes to task seasoned analysts, opinion makers, business professionals, and politicians on issues around politics, policies, governance, and leadership every Monday to Friday from 4 to 5:30 p.m. on your super dial. Mainland 98.3 FM will welcome you roommates as we discuss the situations.
let the poor breathe. Don't suffocate them. We have that responsibility.
Welcome back to the Situation Room at the last edition of the show for the year 2024, and we thank you once again for being a part of the journey all through. Our 1st of January 2024 was a Monday, so we started off on a Monday and we're closing it on a Tuesday. So by the time we cross over and we're doing this next year, it's going to be Happy New Year, as I'm already wishing you that already. But don't forget, by 5:30 we'll have the news come through, and by 6 o'clock I would also come back with my entire sport crew to give you an amazing show, 6 to 7, your number one drive time sports show on the radio in the city of Lagos. Sport crew 6 to 7 p.m. We will be back for that. But hey, let's wrap up the conversation on the show today. My guests have been Barrister Adams. We've looked at quite a lot of things. Our first talk started off with the speech of Mr. President on the 1st of January 2024. I played you about 13 minutes of the cuts from that particular State of the Nation address that the president gave, promising that things would get better, promising that the Port Harcourt refinery and the Dangote refinery would also come upstream. Both of them did this year, and just yesterday there were also talks that the Warri refinery is also up. And so let's see how all of that would go. The president also talked about bringing in investors into the country. Boy, you look at how we've done with the 2024 budget that is running into 2025, and with the appropriation proposal that we have as well of about 48 trillion naira, with a deficit of about 13 trillion. There's so much to to be optimistic about ahead of the new year, but more importantly, I have to stay alive and do everything in moderation as you step into the new year. I would open the phone lines right now. My guest has been Barrister Adams Atta. He's a public affairs analyst. He's a chopper of life. Let me use that English. He likes to jaye, and he looks amazing today. It's always a pleasure to have you join us on the show. So let me pick your call, 0913-600-0410. I'm seeing your messages on Facebook, and thank you once again. Well, maybe you should start from the calls. Let's talk to Mr. Ayo. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good Good afternoon, Mr. Prince.
You're welcome. Good to have you join us on the show today.
Yeah, this is Mr. Saz.
You're welcome, Mr. Saz.
Yes, first of all, happy Merry Christmas in Nigeria and Happy New Year in advance.
Same to you and thank you.
Few hours, yeah. Let me, if you listen to one of the radio stations, precisely Nigerian Info, it's about Ogun State roads. And you would have heard people are complaining about Magboro Road. So, please, let them hold, you are there on the air. Please draw me out to Dapo, Abiodun. Then, talking about all I've listened all along, I don't joke, I listen to your stuff since I used to be there in the past. What I want to see is Mr. President, go back there, Echo Then I will now know that Port Harcourt refinery has come on stream, Warri, so on and so forth. Then, when it brings the price down, you will now know prices of things. In fact, automatically everything will crash. We now know he meant what he said then in Ojota.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me quickly put that in. Take a listen to this one.
Epo àwọn á di 200 á di 500. Ẹ fọkàn balẹ̀, a máa gbé wálẹ̀.
I guess that was what Mr. Saz was referring to. That was President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, where he said that don't worry, even if there are threats that they want to take the petrol to 200 or 500, don't worry, we'll bring it down. Unfortunately, under the leadership of the same man, our petrol is now being sold at over 900 naira, some places 1,000 naira more, depending on what part of the country you stay. But we'll listen to the president tomorrow morning, and like I also said, Mainland FM will be streaming the State of the Nation address for the 1st of January by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu tomorrow at 7 a.m. So you have to keep your dialogue on Mainland 98.3 FM. Let me read your messages as your calls are coming in as well. Good evening, Okwe. Happy New Year in advance, and good evening to your guest as well. I think the judiciary need to fight for their own independence and stop waiting for the executive to approve their budget. And congratulations on your award. You're doing a good job. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's Stephen from Ikorodu. Hello, good evening.
Compliment of the season and Happy New Year in advance.
Same to you. Good to have you on the show.
I said the same thing to our barrister in the house.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you have a Pagwadi. I'm calling from Tango.
You're welcome, Chief.
Yeah, we have really listened to the barrister and he has said most of the things that we have said. There are failures here and there are some successes in some other sports. The only thing I want to say is that from all the situation on ground in Nigeria, everybody has become a capitalist for excellence. From the market room, I'm telling you, go to first anything, the price is high. I wanted to buy a this to come up with everything. Yeah. So I don't think even if you have all the refinery working that the prices, the market women will not allow it. The barristers also will not allow their price to come down. Like everything is too much. So my advice to the government is that number one, they have to remove demand experience. The man has to be moved with it by the deputy governor of Central Bank and all the directors. We need to replace that man. And they have to be valued enough back to not more than 200 naira. So the man met it at 200 naira something. And that is not working. The IMF, the World Bank that was trying to push, if you tell them that Nigerians are suffering, no matter what amount of petrol you are producing, no matter what amount of food you are producing, people will not be able to afford it.
Thank you.
What is the producing something that people cannot afford?
Thank you.
So they need to deny that.
Thank you.
That is just the only thing that can save Nigeria from going to extinction.
Thank you very much. Nigeria would always be here. If there's one thing I'm so positive about is the continuous existence of this entity called Nigeria. We survived a whole lot and would always be here. Thank God for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for bringing the PH refinery and Warri refinery to life. Nigerians want to impregnate their wives and be burning every day. That is why they expect. That is what they expect the refinery to do. Nigerians have forgotten so soon that PMS was sold at 1,000 and above and is now dropping gradually. Okay, thank you, Kazim from Lagos. Anyone blaming the commercial banks for the problem of the cash crunch and other artificial problems we have been facing is just a learner. It's failure in every aspect in 2015. When some people were made to believe that Buhari was an angelic character who would save Nigeria, and he left the country worse than he met it. And if the present government is serious about fighting corruption, Buhari should have been answering questions the same way Emefiele is asking questions now. But unfortunately, the government is in the same boat. That's Stephen from Ijaniki. More calls, then we'll go to Facebook. Hello, good evening. Welcome to Mainland FM.
Okay, good evening. This is Paul from Egbeda, but right now I'm in Sangota.
Mr. Paul, what's happening at Sangota now?
I'm in Canaan land. Today is crossover, so I have to leave early.
Okay. Regards to my former chancellor.
Okay, thank you. So, basic things that really interest me. Number one, I congratulated you yesterday, and I know that 2025 they are going to have double.
Amen.
And the station too. And the barrister there have been a tonic to us, a revival to us, and the Lord will bless him and keep him strong in 2025.
Amen.
Now,
Thank you, sir.
there's issue that I had this morning, and it baffles me. There is swamping or kind of agreement between the federal government and some institutions and some nations, that even the crude that we are depending on, if let's assume that we drill about 2 million per day, definitely about 1.5 or 1.2 will be going to other institutions that we have, as a swamp, while we collect money from them, which means that even what we are celebrating, that the refineries are working, it's not going to profit a common man because we are not gaining anything from it. I thought that if the refineries start working, that the price will immediately crash to maybe 200 naira or 180 or at most say 300 naira. We still build our economy based on dollar, and as long as dollar is having a very big influence over naira,
it's going to be difficult to have a crash. I understand.
Yes, there is no way we are going to experience a lower price. My friend that works in the oil industry was telling me that this little reduction that we are seeing now is because of the drop of the value of dollars. By the time we enter January and February, that everything completely will change again. We might fall back to 1,002 or thereabout, depending on what Donald Trump is doing. And we've forgotten that Donald Trump has a policy of drilling, drilling, which in effect is going to cause the price of fuel to drop internationally. So I think we have to be careful in analyzing the budget of 2025. We should wait until Donald Trump is sworn in and we know what he's bringing on board before we begin to clap or say whatever. So that's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yesterday, when I mentioned the November United States presidential election, and then somebody texted and said, what has U.S. election got to do with big? And I'm like, it seems we forget that when America sneezes, everybody catches cold. Because you will need to have a president that is pro-African in place, and over again you see African leaders going over to the US, or going to US-backed and financed institutions for loans, soft loans like IMF, World Bank, and all of that. So it is very important that you have a president in the US that is intentional. But we can't deny the fact that we are not even a developing one, underdeveloped continent. Even the Rwandas and all of the countries that were blowing their trumpet out If you see the other side of what is happening in those countries, then you understand that Africa is just at the threshold of survival, not exactly thriving as other continents are. Let me talk to Ambassador. Oh, I'm sorry, I got a bit late. Keep the calls coming in 09136000410. Pastor Ambrose, let's do this real quick. Happy New Year in advance.
Sir.
You're welcome.
Sir.
Yes, I greet you, sir.
You are one of the people I love. You know, I love the truth. And when I say I love the truth, honestly, the truth is not, it cannot be diluted. Utman Dafodio said, conscience is an open wound. Only truth can heal it.
Yes, sir.
And truth is constant. If Nigeria is good today, it is good for all of us. As I'm talking to you now, this Warri refinery, I learned it's diesel they are producing there for now. If they are producing diesel and kerosene, I think all of those stuff, it's just stage one that we are now. What about all the crude oil or other products? Are they not going to be flared up? That's one. Two, they were telling us the other time that even the crude that Nigerian is having for domestic is not enough. That's why they said Dangote wanted to go and look for crude outside before. They said the crude is not enough. So now they are telling us that more refineries are coming. Where do they want to get the crude oil? Do we want to start importing crude oil again? In Nigeria, the more you see, the less you see. All of these things, they are here and they are staring us at the face. And Mr. President promised
Pastor Ambrose.
So if it's not lesser than 185, as far as I'm concerned, but
thank you.
Good evening.
Thank you very much and happy New Year in advance. Let me read some messages. Okay, let me pick this call, then we'll go on Facebook. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello, Opa.
You're welcome, Mr. Olakunle. Can you hear me? Hello.
Thank you, Lord.
Okay.
Hello, Opa.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, you're clear now.
I think
go on.
Okay. Well, we look forward to better things for 2025, sorry. It's been tipsy-turvy all through the year. But for those of us who are incurable optimists, we believe that we believe that with some improved electricity, some student loans, local refineries, resumed operations, reducing dependency on imports, improved workers' wages, metro line, renewed housing, credit corps, security personnel, reducing debt servicing, trade surplus of over 7 trillion, local government areas getting better, and oil production also improving, At least we'll have something to look at and expect that if we continue with the reforms that are going on, which has been extremely painful and excruciatingly challenging to a lot of people. But it was something we just had to do. So we look forward to a better Nigeria next year. And we hope for the best. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
God bless England, and God bless everybody.
And God bless you too. And I'll see you next year, God willing. Well, I don't know, however it is that happened, Mr. Olakunle is my last caller on the show for the year. Amazing guy. He's always dropping his contribution. Sometimes you heard what he said. He's an unapologetic optimist. A lot of people often disagree with some of the things that he says, especially with the position of this administration. But he's always very consistent. And thank you very much, Mr. Olakunle Kayode, for being the last caller on the show for the year 2024. Let me go through our Facebook and read some messages real quick. On our Twitter, Tᴏɪᴛᴛᴇʀ Michael says, to be sincere, I feel it's necessary to give kudos and commend the president and the GMD of NNPC Limited, Milikiai, from bringing back on stream the Port Harcourt and Warri refinery. If truly it is not another propaganda, I would like the president to intensify his effort in fulfilling the promise that says Amagbewale, meaning will bring down the price of PMS. I believe only then Nigerians would appreciate more what he's doing to relieve the sufferings of the common man. I also want to advise him to cut down the cost of governance, give orders that prepaid meters should be given to customers or they would not pay discos, and show more transparency and accountability. And I believe this will restore peace and confidence in the people. God bless Nigeria. Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Ọ̀nàtóyè from Ijagemo community. Amazing. Thank you for your message. Kabiru Adegbero on Facebook says, good evening to you guys. Happy New Year in advance. We look forward to hearing good news in Nigeria in 2025. God bless my country and God bless you too. Christopher F. Young says, compliment to you and the guest. 2024 President Tinubu's national address, it was fantastic and also very sweet. Although most of what he said, he was not able to do them, but some of them he's done. But we hope that by 2025, which is tomorrow, we'd expect more campaign speech and wonderful national address that he's going to give tomorrow. And the achievement will be based on the fact that refineries are working, inflation is reducing, etc. And it's going to be wonderful as usual. Lukman Oladipupo all the way from Dakar in Senegal says, thank you for the playback of Mr. President January 1st, 2024 speech. If I may ask, which of the promises did he make and which of them is possible? The poor can't breathe and still finding it difficult to breathe. Write down this. 2024 won't be different to 2025. Okay. I said a better Saturday will be known from a Friday. Thank you. Let me also quickly take this message. This one says, good evening. Thank you for what you're doing on Mainland FM. It's been an amazing year. I don't get to miss your show. And well done to your guests. I'm just wishing you all Happy New Year in advance, and let's continue to do good. My name is Ayola from Ikorodu. Barrister Adams, we have just 1 minute to do this. Amazing conversation, by the way. Your final touch, see, we're moving to the new year.
Well, I want to, like I said, it's nice session with you all over the year, and I want to specifically start by thanking Mainland FM for having me all the year, and I thank you. Congratulations for your coronation recently, and then we hope for more experience.
Thank you.
Next year.
Thank you.
And thanks to Mainland FM. Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's about the size of the package. And like I said, if you're not listening to us every single day on all our programs, in sports, in politics, in current affairs, our news, women's program, every single time we put on this radio, we thank you for always coming through for us, for always standing and believing in the judgment of everyone on Mainland FM. We say thank you. And also to my colleagues, let's get things done next season. I said next season. I'm a football fan. Yes, 6 o'clock, Sports Cruise comes back. Now we take some of the key sporting moments of year 2024. There was the Olympics, and then Tebogo was a big deal, right? Kebiogi was also a big deal, right? We'll talk about all of that by 6 o'clock, but by 5:30, the Milan FM news would come through, the last news for the year. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. Hey, stay safe as you prepare to go to your place of worship for your crossover, and always remember that put Nigeria in your prayer so that things can get better. My name is Oᴏᴏᴡ Akinode. See you next year.